some stupid things with you. Order pizza midnight if that's what you wanna do. I wanna call you at 3 a.m. Sit on a roof and talk about our friends. I wanna cruise with you through this dusty town. I wanna drive for miles until we can't be found. I wanna get lost with you. Just waiting on you to come through. 'Cause this could be us, me beside you. We could go anywhere, we could do anything you wanted to. And I don't mind the miles, as long as you're in the seat beside me. We could be free, no rush, just be us. Just be us. I wanna be the guy that makes you smile. I wanna look in those eyes that gaze for miles. I want you to save my soul. I wanna be your rock and roll. I wanna take you by the hand. We can run off to some distant land. I wanna get stuck with you, but only if you wanted to. 'Cause this could be us, me beside you. We could go anywhere, we could do anything you wanted to. And I don't mind the miles, as long as you're in the seat beside me. We could be free, no rush, this could be us. 'Cause this could be us. You know I'll be there. Just say my name. You know you're my number one. And baby, I hope you feel the same. 'Cause this could be us, me beside you. We could go anywhere, we could do anything we wanted to. And I don't mind the miles, as long as you're in the seat beside me. We could be free, no rush. 'Cause this could be us, me beside you. We could go anywhere, we could do anything you wanted to. And I don't mind the miles, as long as you're in the seat beside me. We could be free, no rush. This could be us. This could be us, me and you, baby, if you wanted to.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another Thirsty Thursday podcast. I'm joined by Jimmy.
Yes.
And the Reverend.
Evening.
How are we doing, gentlemen?
Doing well. What are we on? Episode 8?
Oh, shit.
0?
We need Eric here for that one. I don't know.
80. I think we're on
it's
80.
I believe it is 80.
You believe that?
Just inching closer to that century
Right.
mark, man.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Doesn't even feel like it, man.
That's because when you're having fun, it isn't work.
Right. Yeah, we've done quite a few of them, and I think they're getting better.
Yeah, I think we're getting a little bit more comfortable.
They're getting easier.
You know.
I know that.
Yeah, a little bit easier to flow and talk to each other and people we're interviewing. So
yeah,
always growing and getting better. That's good.
That's the plan.
Yes, sir.
Trying to anyway.
So I'm into it. Derrick, you and Brother Jukebox was part of the grand opening for Last Pub and Grub here in Wellington. This
Yep.
last weekend with you?
Well, it was 2 weekends ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This weekend
How'd that go?
we did it. It went good, man. It was good. It was there was a lot of people there. It's we hadn't played Wellington in quite a while, so it was nice to have get back in the hometown crowd.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a lot of people show up. Plus, it's kind of a small bar, so it was it was a little easier to pack out. So we
Yeah,
played.
small.
You rowdy?
Yeah, I got rowdy. We were we livened the crowd up.
Yeah, I think we talked about it last week, but
Yeah,
they kind of got a little rowdy up in there. A little rough and rowdy.
there you go. Yeah, we had one drunk ass at the end of the night. It was after all the band was gone and everything, but it was pretty much closing time. One drunk gentleman decided to start.
I'm sorry to have missed that show. I really wanted to go to it, but we just could not find a sitter.
No, it's all good. We actually have a family friendly show coming up here in Wellington. At
Really?
Traveling Smoke. It'll be April 4th, so it's a little ways away, but they're
That's
doing
cool.
they're doing a grand opening, so they hit us up. I think it's going to be us and Lough Brothers and a few other bands. So,
So
that'll be fun.
speaking of Lough Brothers, that opening song that we just played was their newest track that they just sent us. What was that called, Derrick?
that was called "This Could Be Us."
Yeah, really cool stuff. I didn't know what to think. I had heard that they were doing music and didn't really know what to expect from them, but wow, they really knocked it out of the park with that.
Yeah, we've been doing some shows with them and done a few of them here lately with them up at Aeroplanes and
Mhm.
stuff like that. And man, I tell them every time, I'm like, you guys are getting so much better. Like, because I think we started doing, we did like a picnic in the park for the Wheat Festival a couple years ago with them. And then I probably heard them around here and there. And then we did another picnic in the park. And then we kind of started crossing paths a little bit more. And man, every time I hear them, dude, they just get 10 times better. And I think Luke did a really good job of pulling out their.
Well, and I was going to
yeah.
say that, they did go and record up there at Red Cat.
Yeah.
Of course you're going to get that awesome Red Cat sound coming out of there from Luke. He does a great job with everybody that comes into the studio. But, a little context about those guys, the Lough Brothers. One of them is he a senior in high school?
Yeah, I believe Mason is a senior and Hunter is, man, I don't know. I want to say
He's
like 13
young.
or 14.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah.
Um,
And then I think that their younger brother, if I'm not mistaken, I think their little brother, which I'm not even sure how old he is, played drums on those tracks. So on a couple tracks they came out with. So
yeah, I saw him playing live, doing that.
every time they've played shows with us, it's just been Hunter and Mason. But I think their brother set in because their dad was telling me he was going to jump in on drums and ended up not. And the little brother got on there. But, yeah, man, I thought it just turned out really good, man. I'm glad to see the younger generation like that coming up. And
Man, like I was saying, I really didn't know what to expect, and I probably had a preconceived notion of what I thought they were going to sound like a little bit, and it was completely different. I mean, they kind of remind me of some pop music from, this generation. It was really well done, and the instrumentals, the vocals, everything was just really, really professional, and give credit to Luke over there at Red Cat. I mean, always churning out that kind of sound, that top 40.
yeah, I mean, because we've been in that position too where we're brand new going in there, and he does a real good job of working with you and getting a feel for you, talking to you, and learning you before you go in there. So I mean, he could pull anything out, like some new guys in the studio, or he can get your veteran guys in there that have been doing it for 40 years. Like he's does a good job down there and did a real good job with the Lough brothers. They do have they sent over 2 songs, correct?
Yeah, that we got 2 of their songs. I think
They'll both be on the station.
they are currently downloading to the cloud right now, so they will be on the station shortly. And that kind of brings me to another point. We need to talk about the Kansas Bluegrass Association and what they got going on.
Which is?
Well, I look like an ass right about now, but I'm trying to find this email. But they had reached out to us and kind of wanted us to help promote a little bit. I'm trying to find the email here, and you guys can
promoting the just the whole bluegrass thing, or
yeah.
Because I know there was Damn, now you got me fucking stumbling. I remember Eric telling me about this, but yeah, I can't remember.
But anyway, let's circle back around to that, and I'll find what I was trying to say there. I thought I had it pulled up and ready to go, but I guess not, unfortunately. But anyway. So are you guys ready for the Super Bowl?
No?
Yeah, I have the exact same feeling.
I know I'm from Kansas and I'm supposed to root for my friends and my buddies and
yeah.
I'm not excited about it either.
I'm not.
Because
you're a Chargers fan. You're a rival.
Yeah, I don't like the Chiefs at all.
I think
I don't like the 49ers at all either.
Yeah, I know, right? I could give 2 shits about either team that's in there.
I kind of feel the same way. It's going to be another one of those Super Bowls where I watch it for the commercials rather than the actual game.
Right.
Oh, I'll watch the game, and I will, of course, do my due diligence and root against the Chiefs.
That's what you do.
Because
just don't bet
what I
against
have
them
to do.
I did. Derrick,
No, I won't bet against them.
Did he tell you about the bet I lost and what I had to do?
No.
So I lost a bet on the Chiefs 3 weeks ago. And I ended up having to wear a Hello Kitty beanie to work all day
beautiful.
freaking Monday.
Oh, that ain't that bad. At least it wasn't like a fucking hoodie or something.
Oh, God, it was pretty bad,
Hello
bro.
Kitty sweatpants or something.
But I am a man of my word. I lived up to the expectation. I wore that son of a bitch. I did get a lot of smiles for it, though. Sure made a lot of people's Mondays. Like, what the hell are you wearing?
Right. Yeah, I still got. I owe Eric a wasabi spoon at some point. I still haven't taken.
Speaking of Eric, the listeners may be missing his presence tonight. He's on a little bit
probably
of a.
Not.
He's on
Fuck that guy.
He's absent tonight.
You talked a lot of shit when I wasn't on here that week.
The week before Super Bowl, he decides to bail out on us.
Oh,
so he can't talk about it.
No shit.
He can have that excuse when they get beat.
Yeah, well, he's got next week to deal with, so hopefully. Hopefully, because I don't want to listen to his shit if they win.
Actually, I hope they do win. I hope they do. I really do.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends that have
and then they can all shut the fuck up.
Super Bowl for the Chiefs.
They won't shut the fuck up. That's the thing. They just won't.
Hey, and I was thinking about, not having Eric on this week's episode and how we'd probably have at least 27 less F-bombs. And then I said one.
I think I've dropped about 7 by now. So,
oh, Eric, we love you, bro.
yeah,
I know he'll be listening.
Well, I can pick up that fucking slack.
If it's fucks you need, I got all the fucks you want.
Oh, no.
Cripes. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So how's it been going for you guys? Getting out and playing with all the new members and.
Man, it's been going good. Like I said, we played in El Dorado just this past weekend. And
how'd that go?
Had a pretty good crowd. It was a different play. I mean, a really good crowd for being a little bit farther away from home and never playing there before.
Well, some of those type of places, they don't have a whole lot of, out of towners or, even live music coming in that they're like, hell yeah, like Wellington, like you guys had a great show there. And
we got some compliments, and like the regulars there were like, man, like it's a breath of fresh air, because normally the bands that we got coming in here are, older, a little bit slower, more traditional country. He's like, man, you guys are lively. You guys are fucking fun and rowdy. And
it is, dude. I really appreciate that about your guys' music too.
I kind of noticed it, but I guess it kind of sank in the other night. I mean, we play a lot of older traditional stuff, but then we mix it up.
So that kind of brings me, to another point, that you guys got that new song coming out, and Eric shared it within the group text, and it's fucking great.
Yeah, it came out pretty good.
And we can't share it yet because you guys aren't ready to release it. And I'm like
ready to
digging that fucking song, dude.
Yeah, I'm ready to get it out there, but
it's so cool. My favorite part about it. You know what? I shouldn't even say anything, should I?
Nah, go ahead.
Okay.
No, fuck it, just play it.
I want to.
If Eric doesn't want you, yeah, right.
No, he said not to.
If Eric doesn't want you to talk about it, he should have been on here to tell you to shut up.
Okay. Well, my favorite part about
proceed.
Okay, let's do it. Let's play that motherfucker.
Oh no, you'll get me in trouble. I want to though.
But anyway, my favorite part about it is the time change. How it goes from that, like, just, crying cowboy country into that, upbeat, bluegrassy country.
So, funny story about that is last weekend we were playing, and like, this is a country bar, dude. I mean, it was like down a dirt road, like on the outskirts of El Dorado. Like, it's fucking country. But they had a big dance floor and shit. And there was, every song, or pretty much every song, there were people out there dancing. So when we started playing that, we were playing it real slow. You see like 3, 4, 5 couples start heading out on the floor and start slow dancing and shit to this. And then bam, just fucking kicks in and fucking, but they,
turns into that other song.
They adjusted and shit. It was kind of cool because I was waiting to see. I was like, how are they gonna fucking handle this? Like, it's gonna go from slow, sad to just rockin' ass, bluesy country, whatever. But
well, man, you sure are making me curious now.
You haven't listened to it on the email?
No.
Or on the?
No, I have not.
Actually, it's on the Messenger.
Is it on the Messenger thread?
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
It's so cool,
sweet
dude.
ass. I'll go listen to it as soon as we're done podcasting.
No, I think he sent it to me on my personal Messenger. Is what it was.
I know there's an email, but I don't know if he sent it to just me or if he sent it to the station. I don't have any idea.
Yeah, I think he's just. You want me to play it right now?
I mean, really, who all's going to actually hit? Who's going to know? You know,
Only about however many people listen to the podcast weekly.
exactly.
No, I know we need to get it out there quick, man. I'm ready. Good, but we just got to wait. I think we're waiting for the bass on one more song, and then we'll have our EP done, and then we just
This is my favorite song you guys have done.
Yeah, it was pretty fun to do. It's getting better.
So I haven't heard. Are we looking forward to an EP release or some kind of party or?
I'm sure. Kind of starting to get all that stuff done now. I mean, I suggested like 3Bs or something somewhere kind of in between. That and we've played a lot of shows there, and that one's about as much as much like Wellington as any. Like we usually get a lot of family and friends and stuff in there, and it's a little country ass bar. Plus, you don't have to drive back through Wichita or anything like that. So,
where's that?
3Bs.
Oh yeah, down there in Hayesville. Yeah.
So that's what I suggested. I don't know if that's what we'll end up going with, but I'm sure we'll do some sort of a release. But we got a handful of songs into a full album. So yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I am too, man. It's it got real serious real quick. Like kind of fucked around on it for a couple years, and then all of a sudden it just turned into a thing. started getting busy with it, but yeah, man, we're all I think Eric's got a song on there he wrote. I think I'm gonna have one on there I wrote, and Malachi just shit. We were in the car riding to El Dorado the other day, and he's like, listen to this. What do you think about this? When I was just fucking around the other night, and then just belts out this fucking beautiful goddamn song. I was like, just fucking around, huh? Like,
yeah. Been sitting on that shit for 5 years.
I don't know how people do that shit. Like,
raw talent, man.
Yeah, he has a
There's
knack
a lot of it in the area, that's for sure.
There is, man. Another thing I wish I could share, but can't because I don't know how dead set it is. But yeah, I got a big show coming up. We should be able to announce it pretty soon.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, it's a big one, Big Daddy.
Really?
Yeah, I'll give you a hint. It's at Wave.
Oh, oh no! Are you kidding me?
What?
Not the one.
What one?
At the Wave.
At the Wave.
I don't know what one you're talking about.
Yes,
Speaking of, actually, we
oh no, that's the one at the Cotillion. Never mind.
Speaking of Lough Brothers, I think we will be playing a show with them at Wave at the end of February. But that one's still there. We're still looking for bands and all that good stuff. So, and that one's not final yet. So
nice.
So keep an eye out for that, though. And shout out to them because the Wave hit them up and they threw our name in there. So then we contacted.
Oh, that's cool.
So
anything good coming up at Norton's?
Ooh, good segue. Caught us off guard. Caught
yes, that
Wiley
is
Vets off guard.
Buddy.
Well, I thought it'd be a great way to lead into our sponsors.
I think that you are a bloody genius.
That was a great way to talk about them. You a little too good. Looks like they need a line cook badass. So if you're
are you kidding me? They're looking for help.
If you are a line cook and you are a badass, hit up Norton's because
I just have to quit my job.
I might not have a choice. I might be good old aircraft.
Oh, I know. God, dude.
Well, didn't I see they were setting up a freaking some kind of event?
Yeah,
your freaking spirit that they were trying to hire a bunch of people out of there.
it's a job fair, but what they're doing is it's for engineers mostly, and it's for like all across the U.S. It's not really for us. Not really around here. I think they're just trying to scoop up people from
Any talented people they can, yeah.
Yeah, any one of those guys, and
stuff,
send them. They'll probably pay for them to move or whatever. But yeah, I seen that, and I'm like, man, we're sitting here wondering if we're going to get laid off, and then they're throwing a job fair. So what? Like it's a mind fuck almost. Like, what are we doing here? But
hey, so back to our sponsor, Norton's Brewing Company. They're at 125 North St. Francis in Wichita, Kansas. You can reach them at 316-425-9009. They've got some really cool stuff going on right now. They've got their current draft list, which consists of Ozone, and that's always one of my favorites. It's at 7.6%. Milo Sparkling Eyes, D's Hops, Dr. Rudy, Polka Dot Princess. I went ahead and got my wife one of those T-shirts, and she sports it around. I'm sorry, I got her the Love Bug T-shirt.
Oh yeah,
and she sports that around all the time.
Yeah,
and then we got Franco Eyed, Juice Cult, which I'm really looking forward to checking out. Don't Poke the Bear, and I think that Derrick and we've kind of liked that one a lot. We've sat down and tried that one.
Usually I've ordered that one quite a few times.
Right. Have you tried the Dunkin' Bronuts?
I have not been up there for that. I haven't tried the Franco Eyed, the Dunkin' Bronuts.
And then they've got one called Yule Cat.
I have had that one. I was there for the nope. I didn't. Never mind. I'm wrong.
And then the Splapple, which is the apple infused IPA, apple cider sour IPA. Man, if you guys haven't gone out there and checked out what Dan is doing out there at Norton's, then you're missing out. We're not doing our job if you don't go out there and at least taste one of their beers. Like I said, go check them out.
Don't forget to mention that Splapple is part of their acts of kindness. So $1 for every glass of that will go towards Alice Henningsen. They are their friend in need. So help her out and go drink a good beer. And I still need to make it up there and try that one.
I gotta mention that you heard about Norton's Brewing Company on the Thursday podcast too.
Yeah,
let them know that we do have some reach.
Yeah, let them know. So we're gonna go into our little break here. What did we decide we were gonna play, Derrick?
I think we will play some Mountain Deer Revival.
Oh, that sounds great.
And one of my favorites off of that new album they got is Old Man Collins. So we'll leave you with that. We'll be back on the other side with more shenanigans.
All right.
If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have none at all. Shouldn't blame it all on that, I suppose. Sometimes it's just my fault. You can lead a heart to love, but you can't make it fall. And if it weren't for bad luck, I'd have none at all. And old man Collins at the bar, he gets my humor, and I love to crack him up. I say if I'm lying, then I'm dying. Bring us 2 more and I'm buying. You can't make this stuff up. Can you lose but still be winning? Why Why does loving feel like sinning? Is the end just the beginning? Till we walk on street to go? Mr. Collins never told. If I had a dime for every time I swore I changed, it wouldn't hurt to buy the bar another round to prove I'm the same. In the morning when I'm hurting, she'd be certain I'm still the one to blame. If I had a dime for every time I swore I changed. Old man Collins pays this tab and he looks at me and laughs as he tells everyone good night. And he makes it look so simple, but I wonder if he's peaceful when he pulls that Buick into his drive at night. Can you lose to still be winning? Why does loving feel like sinning? Is the end just the beginning? Till we walk on street to go? Can you float but still be sinking? Can she stay sober while I'm drinking? Can you be wide awake and dreaming of a hand you used to hold? Mr. Collins never told.
All right, that was Mountain Dew Revival and Old Man Collins. It's usually where we go into an interview, but somebody was sick, and it happens.
It
so
does.
You get to listen to more of our shit. So
Right.
Well, it just means we got to go do really cool segments.
you know what's coming. You know what Timmy's got cooking over there.
You know I got.
Craigslist
You know what I got.
Connections.
And you know what? You probably already played that little. Because here it comes. It's called
Craigslist Missed Connections.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Craigslist
Professional.
Missed Connections. That's right. I can just hear it. And I know it's being edited in. That's so funny.
Did you listen to that one last week?
Oh my God, dude. I was cracking up.
Dude, I was fucking editing that and I was dying the whole time. Like, my kid was like, "What is so funny?" I was like, "I can't tell you, but just trust me." Like, you know how, like, you're supposed to grow up at some point? I'm giggling at shit like I was 12 fucking years old.
I know.
And then the splat noise whenever you were reading off that dude's phone
Oh
number.
my God, dude. That was so funny.
I started scrolling through sound effects, like just looking for like a bell or something. And
Oh my God.
that
Yeah.
splat sound,
I didn't even
and
think
was
about
like,
that. I didn't even think about that. Running my mouth. But anyway, so
Missed Connections.
Craigslist Missed Connections. Here we go. All right, Wichita. Where are those burly married bears? West Wichita. Divorced white male looking for guys who need to scratch that occasional itch. ...
That was that gentleman from last week.
It was the same one. He's a little bit less descriptive. but he's still trying to scratch that itch.
Get him some bears.
Well, and I can
So
go back to
you,
the original one. It's just down here a little bit.
So all you burly gentlemen that like that sort of stuff, get a hold of him. Look him
That's
up.
right. If you're a little bit on the hairsuit side, feel free.
You like
Scratch that itch a little bit.
Oh my
So I got to wash my mouth, man, because I don't want to piss anybody off. But
Okay.
it's all in good humor, I promise you.
Let's move on to the next. Hey, we're trying to help people. You guys need to remember this.
Yeah, but see, I don't come across that way because I'm just giggling and.
Well, it may be funny, but we're still trying to help people. Okay.
Very true.
So at the car wash, Wichita, you had the prettiest eyes. Wow. I went down the road and turned around, but you were gone. I helped you out with something. Tell me what it was. We talked for a while about different stuff. Long shot, but gotta try.
Well, if they talked for a while, how come we didn't get? Well, does it say whether it's guy, girl talking?
Nope. That's it.
Well,
That's the whole context.
why didn't that person get the phone number of the other person?
I know, right? In this day and age.
I mean,
Right? Or at least get their name so you can stalk them on social media like a normal person.
No shit.
Oh,
Just like their shit every now and again.
This one's great. You guys ready to move on?
Let's do it.
Okay. 3 is company. Wichita. Looking McConnell couple seen an excitement video list connections or mail to meet up with couple at the bar in Kansas Star Casino end of February for drinks and whatever. LOL. One sentence.
Well, I'll be damned.
Now, whatever could mean just blackjack or something.
Well, I don't think that's what they're talking about.
You're right. It's probably roulette because that has the best odds.
Oh my god, dude! Fucking dummy.
Nope.
Okay.
I think they're looking for. Oh, never mind.
Are they wooking Panub in all the wrong places?
I was totally about to say that.
I had a joke, but it wasn't working out in my head, so I'll shut up before I fuck it all up.
Wooking Panub in all the wrong places. Okay, we're gonna move on. Yeah, that was yeah. Okay, West Y. I saw you at the West Y early this morning. Worked out next to each other. You were older, beautiful, mature lady. I was the guy in the gray cutoff. Maybe we can go out sometime. You had purple leggings on today. Let me know if this is you. Does this fucking work?
Like,
I mean, really?
I don't know. But once again, like, why don't you just shoot your shot, fucking talk, hand out a number, get her number, whatever.
I mean, I think some people are still living in the past. Like, back in the days of the song of Pina Colada song and shit, writing the personal ads and whatnot, that stuff probably really did work back then. But in the day of social media, really?
We must have.
I hope it works out. I hope that
I do too. If I could give any advice to anybody on here, man, is shoot your shot and just at least try.
Well, we are here to help.
Checking your emails and make hoping that somebody reads this long shot of a.
And we say we're here to help. I can just imagine the type of people that are doing this here. Okay. So we got Harry and Oliver. That's the title. You walked outside in the rain a few months ago. You were coming out of the pawn shop. You are female, thin, brunette, hot. Wish I would have said something. I'm up for anything now, though.
Gosh, I wish he could have found his courage at the time.
Harry and Oliver.
Yeah,
pawn
Harry
At the
Oliver,
pawn shop.
she was probably in there like pawning off her fucking wedding ring or something.
Yeah, you never know, right? That makes
You know, I
sense.
mean, he could have took his shot and got it right that second. Who knows? 2 months from now, she could be
Oh my
pawning his wedding ring.
Right? She might be fun. She would have bought him dinner probably with that fucking money, dude. You know, like
Right?
she had that pawn
Yeah,
shop
that
money,
was-
son.
I mean, I know that area just a little bit, so
Oh my God. Some of these, they're just not worth it.
I will
Oh
take
my
your
God,
word
here
for
we
it, Timmy.
go. Here we go. Okay, Midnight Groove, Wichita. And I'm talking Midnight Groove. If you're reading this, then we are obviously on the same page. This weather sucks. Only if you're white, clean female looking for a chocolate king.
Hey,
Hit me up with a pic. I'm waiting.
warm up with a little hot chocolate, huh?
yeah, until he got to the white female,
Baby.
I
Little,
got the criteria for a second.
little hot chocolate.
Oh my God, I love Craigslist Missed Connections. Oh, here we go. This doesn't seem too. I mean, the title doesn't seem too bad. Mature male for mature single female. I'd like to talk to an open-minded, mature single female. Meeting not a necessity, but not out of the question. You know, guys just looking for probably somebody to talk to.
You say he was looking for a mature female?
Yeah, mature male looking for a mature female. He just probably, you know.
Companionship, yeah.
Yeah, probably just a lonely bastard, and you know.
So you have to tell everybody about. Let's kind of steer away from misconnections just for a second, Seth. And
Okay.
talk about how your grandfather talked about he met a woman, but he was more in love with her dogs than.
Oh yeah,
was
absolutely. So ever since I was a little kid, my grandparents have gone to Colorado, and for the summer, you know, they hate the heat here. Go to the mountains. Ever since my grandma passed away a couple of years ago, he still goes with his fifth wheel. And this last summer, he met him a very nice lady about his age that they really seemed to connect. So she came over for dinner almost every night. The rub is that he was only inviting her over because she had a little white dog that he loved so much. And he would actually babysit the dog all day while she went, you know, mountain biking or whatever she was going to do. He would rather hang out with the dog than her. So, I mean, there's a love connection for you. Okay.
So he married himself a dog.
I mean, I think he probably would. He's so, you know, he's lonely, older gentleman, you know, he's looking for that unconditional type love with no commitment. You know, he don't ever have to buy that dog dinner. You know what I mean? Like
just a little kibble in a bowl and
a little kibble.
That dog ain't gonna be mad if he shows up and, you know, he ain't done the dishes or laundry. He don't give a shit.
Or he's drunk.
Yeah, you know. Well, actually, my grandfather is a teetotaler. And for those of you that
he is. Yeah.
these people do not believe in smoking, drinking, basically anything fun. You know, it was like what Metzen said he was going to do for New Year's, and we said we were going to quit hanging out with him, so he decided not to do that.
Yeah, as I
you're
swallow
drinking
down an
beer.
ice cold natty, wash it down with a fucking good old Pall Mall 100.
You know, I actually have a Craigslist PSA.
Oh, let's hear that.
Do
that I would
tell.
read to you guys.
Yeah, and then we'll close out our misconnections with that.
So, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Okay. So this is out of Wichita, Kansas. The Wichita police say they've been getting calls about 3 popular scams targeting people in the area. And one of those scams involves Craigslist. So with the Craigslist scam, You see an ad posted on the site, and it sounds like a really great deal, but in the end, you can be out a lot of money, which is what happened to a woman in Wichita. Says she was looking for a new place to rent and wasn't having much luck finding an affordable option. So as a last-ditch effort, she looked on Craigslist and found an ad that sounded promising. So she contacted the guy who posted the ad and began communicating with him. The man said he worked for a company taking over rentals from people getting evicted. He then asked the woman for an application fee and a deposit, telling her that the property in the ad was hers as long as she filled out the application and came up with the deposit. The woman then met this man at a Walgreens store where she handed him the money and even got receipts in return. However, it turns out that the man never actually owned the property, and now the woman's out $450 for a deposit.
That's shitty.
And money that she was hoping to use for essentials. So be careful out there, people. You know what I mean? Like,
because that's one.
Out there.
That's one a lot of people go fall for. It's not like sending your money to Nigeria for the fucking prince or something. You know, that's some shit where you just show up
to take advantage of somebody in that time. You know, when they're trying to find something for their family. You know,
the sad thing is she was a woman that's on a fixed income. She only gets so much money a month, and that's, her grocery money and her medicine money and stuff. And you got to be real careful. I mean, it sounded fishy to me to begin with. You want to meet you at Walgreens?
Hey, I'm going to go ahead.
Look at the house?
That's true.
I'm going to go ahead and use one of my allotted 27 F words and say, they're a bunch of fuckers that did that to them.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
We have allotted. We have a allotted amount of F-bombs.
Well, I allotted myself.
Does that mean I can't say it anymore? Because I'm pretty sure I've said it more than 27 times.
No, I think you're
right. And I think I've got at least one more in me.
Use it wisely.
I'm saving it, bro. I'm saving it.
We're on a fuck budget here. Like,
hey, no tomfuckery around here.
I can fucking dig it.
Oh my God.
So that was Missed Connections.
Yeah, and I'm sure that
one more time.
Derrick just played that ridiculous fucking whatever.
I know. One more time, Eric. I got to hear it one more time.
Connections.
You made it, Tim. It can't be that ridiculous. You made it.
Oh, it's so stupid, dude. I tried to make it as ridiculous as possible. Oh, I wanted to, I kind of, do you, right? Do you remember, what was it? Oh, damn it. It was on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Are you talking about, God damn it. What was that?
Yes.
Something by Jack Handy.
Yes.
Oh, what the hell was that skit?
But they had that little jingle.
Jack Handy?
No, but it was, oh my God, what was it called, dude? Oh my God, we are stupid fuckers that we can't think of this.
Damn, I missed that part of the conversation. I was dadding at the moment.
You were what?
I'm on dad duty tonight, and the little girl's at the door asking me a question, so I had to pull my headphones off so I could hear what the hell she was saying, and I missed that part of the conversation.
There wasn't much of a conversation. It was us trying to remember.
Oh, it wasn't just like 27 fucks in a row?
No,
we only have our allotted amount left, so.
I already used mine. I'm screwed.
So yeah, it was, I'm gonna find that, Derrick.
Oh man, is it just me?
Yeah, we haven't been very prepared tonight.
No, I don't think.
And it was Jack Handy was deep thoughts, but that's not what it was.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
It wasn't that.
For some reason, like the whole Christopher Walken thing comes to my mind, where he's the Commodore, in the bathrobe and gives advice. I don't know.
Is it just me, or did SNL used like it's just not as good anymore, dude. It used to
Nah,
be
they used
No,
to-
it's terrible.
They're terrible now.
like about
Everything's
the
all
mid
political and shit, and who cares?
2000s. It just stopped being funny. I mean, they still got some
Yeah.
pretty funny shit on there, but
I'm just not
It-
into that
you know,
whole
it used to-
political shit.
it used to be somewhat political back then. They had they always had
Yeah, but it was always kind of tongue in cheek. It wasn't so.
Yeah, it was
you know,
politics
out-
to laugh at.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
Wasn't super offensive to one party or the other.
Right. It was just kind of in the middle.
Well,
And
fucking Daryl Hammond played Bill Clinton, dude. That shit was fucking classic. Like, can't watch
yeah.
that
Oh my
shit without
God.
fucking dying. And then when Will Ferrell did George W. God damn it, dude. He did such
yeah.
George W., man.
Well, damn, you guys watched a lot sooner SNL than I did. I'm still thinking of like, it's hot in the hot tub and fucking
Well,
Martin
Eddie
and
Murphy.
fucking King Tut and shit, you know?
And what we were talking, like what could put up in all the
Oh,
wrong
fuck.
places? What can put up once, twice, 3 times a waiting.
Oh, David.
Buckwheat sings the blues, or Buckwheat sings the hits.
Yeah.
That was the
Fucking
SNL I think of.
I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I've even tuned into any of those shows because they don't have the cast anymore for me to support them.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in quite. Every now and again, I'll catch it on TV, but even when I had Hulu and they got old SNL episodes on there, and I just watched the old ones and tried to get into the new shit, but maybe I'm just an old fucker.
Oh, you know what skit show I miss? In Living Color.
That was a good one.
Man, that was great. That was really good.
That was fantastic.
And I'm not into like dancing and all that kind of shit or performance. I'm just not. I don't know. I should appreciate it more.
Don't lie, Tim. We know you do interpretive dance classes on the weekends.
I've seen it.
Yep.
Okay, well, you guys outed my secret, but anyway, they used to have like badass fucking dancers, and they'd be doing
J-Lo,
like
baby.
crazy shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
J-Lo was on
The
that.
Fly Girls, man. Yeah.
She was the original Fly Girl.
Yeah, that's true. That's where she got her star, man. A lot of big names did.
Right,
Jim
man, that
Carrey,
shit was so
Yeah.
cool.
like Wayne's
Right.
Brothers.
Yep.
Except for it was more Wayne's Brothers back then, and a sister.
Right.
Well, that was like Fox back in the day. Fox network had all that shit going on. Had the Simpsons, Cops, Rescue 911.
Oh shit!
I
I
mean,
ain't heard
they
that shit
just
for
had-
a while.
They just had that
man.
all that shit locked down.
Fucking
hear
William
that?
Shatner.
What else?
That tragedy, freaking The Simpsons is finally coming to an end.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, this will be the last season.
Oh shit! Well, that's
Longest running syndicated show on television ever. And
Yeah,
it's
one of
finally-
the creators, producers or something died like the last 2 years or something like that.
Yep, it's pretty sad
I
shit.
think. But yeah, man,
Well,
that's
their actors are dying off left and right. To be honest,
right. Well, man,
voice
it's been
actors.
around for fucking ever.
So
Mhm.
we were just talking, Seth, about some of the predictions that
Ah.
the Simpsons have. I
Oh,
mean,
I know,
accurately
right?
predicted, like
It's
shit way in the future.
Oh yeah, yeah. They predicted Trump was going to be president like
Yeah.
Right.
freaking almost 18 years ago. Freaking
And
crazy shit.
what did they predict would happen on Sunday?
Oh, fucking the oh, god damn it. That the Chiefs and the 49ers are going to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
They did.
How many years ago?
That was like 12, 13 seasons ago, something like that.
Yep.
It was
They
a long
sure
time
did.
ago.
Yep. And guess
Yeah.
who they predicted to win? Okay. All right, ready?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Seth.
I have no idea. I don't remember.
I don't either.
Actually, they predicted that the 49ers would win.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not upset about that.
They did predict that the two of them would be in the Super Bowl this year,
Mm-hmm.
and that the 49ers would win the Super Bowl. So, I think that historically that the Simpsons have probably been the biggest predictors of the future that have ever been.
Yeah.
Dude, they're like Notre Dame of our time, bro.
They are, man. It's so stupid.
They do. They predict some crazy shit.
So
But it all
stupid.
comes true, man. It's nuts.
And I know, and we'll see what happens Sunday. But dude, if that happens and they predicted that shit that long ago, holy crap!
Yeah, like how
That's
could
a
we let
freaky
that show end?
Right.
Somebody on that show that writes owns a fucking time machine. That's all I'm saying. There's my 28th
Wow.
fuck. Nope, 29th.
I'm gonna go back and fact check it, dude. Like,
We're gonna fuck check this damn
we're
episode.
Heyo.
You've been fined by the FCC for too many fucks.
I'll put a fuck
You've been
total.
put on fuck probation.
I'll put a
What
fuck
if I
total
do a
at the
fucking
bottom.
notice?
In the
You've
description.
reached your fuck level.
Well, now that we have, I'm afraid we're probably going to have to wrap this up.
Yeah, I think we need to. Wanted to thank our sponsors again
Did
at
you
Norton's Brewing Company. What were you going to say, Derrick?
well, did you ever get back to the Bluegrass Association thing?
I did,
Did,
man.
did we circle back to that one yet?
I
have
did
not.
come back to that. That is going to take place. That's the 31st annual Winter Bluegrass Festival, and that's going to take place on February 21st at 2 p.m. through February 22nd at 11:55 p.m. That's going to take place at the Wichita Marriott at 9100 Corporate Hills Drive in Wichita, Kansas. So make sure you go check out their Facebook page, give them a like. Go check out the station. We're going to be running an ad for them for the time being. So yeah, can't wait to go check that out. I know that they've hooked us up with a few tickets for the guys at the station. So we're going to be there. So come say hi to us. Come shake our hand. Come tell us we suck. I don't care.
Right on. I am truly an ordained minister. Why don't you just come on by with a marriage certificate and I'll marry you while you're there.
There we go. There we go. We got free marriages going on at the Bluegrass Festival if you want to take advantage of that. Seth Dugan is definitely an ordained minister, so we can't how do I put it? We can't ordain anything that he's ordaining as far as ordaining goes on for the ordainment.
Wow, that was one big way of saying I don't
Of
endorse it.
ordaining shit.
You know, Seth, you sure say fuck a lot for an ordained minister.
I'm not that kind of minister. I'm spiritual, not religious. But feel
All
free
right.
to email the station and email my station email, and I will be more than happy to have a theological debate of any kind.
Right, and we've talked about Seth and I having our own little podcast where we do kind of some of that stuff, and let us know if you guys would be interested in that, and you guys would support that and listen to that, because we definitely take the time out to talk about spiritual and stupid shit like that.
lot of cool ass businesses in Wichita that I would love to interview some of the owners of, so that way we could discuss some of those things with them. Anyway, yeah, if you're interested, we'll definitely do something like that.
Hit us up at ictradio316@gmail.com with any ideas that you guys may have for us, and we will get to work on that. I mean, we've got a whole great team of people here at the station that want to bring you the type of content that you want to hear. All shouts out to all the Wichita artists. Can't thank you enough. Can't thank all the venues enough for playing our station in your venues. And thank you
absolutely.
most to our listeners. Can't thank you enough.
You guys are the real winners here. You guys put up with our shit and keep supporting the music. So
that's right. Keep submitting your content, peeps.
Yes.
Keep it coming.
Yep.
Keep it coming.
Well, speaking of content, who are we going to go out on?
What did we say we're going to go out on?
Live from the basement.
Live from the basement. We got Treefall from Live from the Basement. This is one of my favorites from these guys. If you guys haven't checked out this hip-hop group, you are missing out. I'm telling you right now. They're my favorite in Wichita. That doesn't mean anything. There's so much going on in Wichita. Check out our WK Street Radio show every Wednesday night at 9 p.m., and that's hosted by Richie Beasy, also known as Southside Beasy in the streets. So go over and check him out. He's featuring all of the greatest hip-hop in Wichita, in and around Wichita. So we really want to thank him. And, man, thanks for listening. We will catch you guys on the flip.
Right on. Reverend out.
Later.
1996. Stop. Words floating, escaping the context in which they were made, evading the concepts of ever getting played or played out. The full moon rose high any day now. See the basement in the skyline. I say it's hard time. Made 16s in the confines. Made up my mind the rhyme lines that I find equivocal to spiritual. More than lyrical, more than giving you what I write, it's my life. King Hippo in his prime, this is my fight. Not for nothing, it's a prize fight. They award the winners, then they award the losers. It's nothing more than business, nothing's for the music. Like the sample, can't afford to use it. Like an example, bet this horn to do it. Don't know the cause, but you know it's grooving. Style tends to visual. Got Greg to talk that good on the interstitials. That's beneficial. On the dough, be hitting buttons like we sending missiles. Let you keep them with you. That's my gift. Drink it in like it's 5/5. Only Jericho's on my list. Esoterical lines to rhyme with whatever my mind devises. That sweet chin music. Watch for the high kick. 3 counts and raise hands in the aftermath. Have to laugh at how we put them out this fast. Adding classics to the repertoire. Constant stanzas got them stepping off. Every line is another line I'm checking off. Every time the next one is the best of all. Let them stand adjacent. Appreciate the fans who play it. We'll lead the rest of y'all.
Man, they say that they see us and they say that they hear, but they ain't listening. They say that they hear, but they ain't listening.
Feel like I'm yelling at a brick wall. Comedic tragedy, a pratfall, pitfall. From the underneath, clamoring to blast off. All aboard like a 2x4 on the shoulder of hacksaw. I repeat it, we gon' make them see it. Forever live from the first floor, but underneath it. Beautify my lyrics, tell my verses beatific. Vision deep, pen scribble, seen in 3 dimensions. Now if a tree falls and no one is present, then the present to the art is the impression. Not competing with the competition. Composition slightly below average, try to see the lesson. My inner child is jealous of the other children. Skinny box of crayons competing with color pencils. Freehand shapes compared to acrylic stencils. There had to be some type of symbolism. Mental prowess, lyrical powerhouse in the clouds. So live from the base above ground. Similarity to a less desired backyard swimming pool. Hold it down till it drown. Frown on anything less than a work of art. Corner the market till the market cut the corner off. Love it to death like death from a broken heart. Here's to the part where the city recognize the underdog.
Man, they say that they see us and they say that they hear, but they ain't listening. tell you what, I'll support y'all.
All right.
All right. So
I've seen bits and pieces of it, man. I haven't watched the whole thing.
It's pretty good. When Farver fucking shoots a bald eagle out of the sky with a damn machine gun, it's pretty epic.
Dude, those fucking guys crack me up, man. Every fucking movie they're in, just
Yeah, Broken Lizard.
yeah, dude. Those guys fucking
Yeah, they're great.
kill me.
Always get me laughing. Oh, shit. Yeah, I wonder if they're working on anything new. I haven't heard anything for a while from them.
Yeah, no shit. No, I don't know.
Well, they were touring doing some comedy stand-up shit.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen a few of their stand-up, like just a little bit of their stand-up.
Yeah.
They're pretty fucking funny, dude. It was Farva and oh shit, what's his name? The dude with the one that does you boys like Mexico. Fuck,
Oh,
what's his
Mac.
name? Mac,
Yeah.
yeah. You're a sick motherfucker, Mac.
oh, there it is.
Sorry, Tim. We were talking Super Troopers.
Oh, oh my God.
What's that?
There's
got
some
back
good
on.
ones.
You got back on. I was all, "Hey, Derrick, what's the name of that restaurant you like? It has all shit on the walls. You talking about shenanigans?"
Okay, I need to like keep my reactions. Yeah, I don't need to read these yet.
Oh, are they that good?
Whew. Hold on. All right, yeah, we're good. Are we going into that right? Yeah.
Yep. All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yep.